Okay, where to even begin? So I know in our New Year's video, we had announced that we have some major big plans coming this year. Well, the announcement is here. You ready for this? We're moving!
Yep.
Yeah. So we are moving where, honey?
Washington.
Yep.
State.
Cross country.
Southeast to northwest.
So we will be taking you all the way on this journey, stopping at some amazing places, getting some really good food. Just a little kind of sneak peek that I'm looking forward to is stopping into Nashville for some Nashville hot chicken.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I know like every state kind of has their version of a spicy chicken or Nashville hot chicken, they call it, but I'm looking for the actual authentic thing.
Yep. Yep. So,
Ooh, and I am sorry if I keep like rubbing my face because it is very humid today.
it's a little warm.
A little sweaty.
It's a little warm.
But we're outside in the backyard because the house is a disaster. And
so we're filming this. Today's the 4th, and the movers will be here on the 7th to start packing.
Of April.
Yeah, April, yeah. So the movers will be here in like 3 days, so our house is just an absolute war zone right now.
Yeah, I mean, I could film it. I mean, I have no shame on like, you know, what a moving house looks like. I just figured, you know, with the setup wise, it'd be a little bit more enjoyable in the backyard. Yeah. Where we're going to be moving to exactly in Washington State, if you're curious, it's going to be around Paulsbo, which is kind of like the Puget Sound area.
Yep.
So it's very beautiful out there. I can't wait to shoot some videos.
Yep, it's going to be wonderful. It's going to be some amazing content coming from up there. Some wonderful little places, like hole-in-the-wall places to go and eat.
And great coffee if you're coffee fans.
Yeah.
Amazing coffee. I'm looking forward to the coffee because
we're
big coffee junkies. So looking back at our time in Florida, what would you say was some of your most memorable moments?
Definitely the Disney trips. I would definitely say probably the trip to Epcot was probably one of my most memorable, because that's the first time me and you really had the chance to like get away and do something like that.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I loved
the Margaritaville
food festival.
Yeah,
food and wine. We did food and wine
Epcot
there.
Epcot Food and Wine.
Yeah, for our 13th wedding anniversary. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, that coffee, like beef or whatever in Morocco.
Oh yeah.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
That was so good. There's like so much food at the food festival. Like we had so many dishes. Like we kind of looked what was going to be there that year. And there was so much food I wanted to try, but there's only so much you can eat.
Yeah. Yeah. We did a lot that day. We'll link that video below if you haven't seen it. Go check that out.
Yeah.
We started at rope drop and went all the way until the light show without leaving.
You got Bubba fur.
Oh. Yeah. All the way until the light show at Showcase Earth.
No, it was it's Harmonious, which
yeah.
just ended. I believe they had their last show a couple days ago.
Yeah.
We didn't even. I wanted to see it when it first came out. Like that's relatively when it first came out, but we were just so done. I was like, you know what? I'm not even going to regret staying because I'm so tired. I was so tired that day.
Yeah, we did get to see the Spaceship Earth.
Yeah, before we left. So that was like brand new. You got to understand that was brand new really when we went to Epcot. So that was really pretty.
Yeah. So
and much needed, I think, because everywhere else kind of had like the wow moment. And then poor Spaceship Earth just kind of looks like a giant golf ball just sitting there. So now that it has a light show, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that was really fun. It was a long day.
What else?
I mean, our most recent trip to Disney was great.
Yeah, it was. And we didn't do like an actual, like, I guess, start to finish kind of video like we did for Epcot.
Yeah.
because this was the kids' first time to Disney, and my folks were out, and we really wanted to make this more family oriented, where the kids felt like
It was about them.
It was about them. They weren't necessarily being left out because we were filming.
Yeah.
I know sometimes they feel that way, which they are troopers. They still enjoy when we're filming, but I know they wanted just a little bit more attention on them.
Yeah. And that was something we wanted as well during that trip. Yeah. Absolutely.
Because even if you guys film yourself or you take pictures a lot, sometimes the best memories, I believe, are sometimes not caught on camera.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Let's see here. Some of my favorite. SeaWorld was awesome.
Yeah. That was
And of course, being military, if you're military, if you're not familiar with Waves of Honor, you can get SeaWorld Park, so that includes Busch Gardens, for free once a year for your family. So that's why we went there a couple of times.
Yeah.
And that was really nice to be able to have family vacations at last that weren't going to break the bank and cost a lot. And
if we know anything, we're military pays.
Huh?
I said, if we know anything, military pay is not the greatest.
Oh, yeah. It's especially, I mean, a lot of people think like, you get so many perks. And yes, we do get some perks and it evens out, sometimes. But if you think the amount of hours our military men and women really put in, I mean, you guys should be making triple digits, really.
6 figures. Yes.
6 figures. Yeah.
I would hope we make triple digits.
Huh?
I said I would hope we would make triple digits. A couple of $100.
No, I meant the beginning of the thousands. Yeah. That's what I meant by that. But yeah.
Yeah. And with that, I'm going to get back to getting the garage prepped to move.
Thank you.
And I'm going to turn it back over to her for a little bit. She's got a couple of other things she's going to talk to you guys about. And I will see you guys when the movers get here.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll shoot some of the moving process.
Yeah. That will probably be the next time that I'm on camera. So it will be a couple of days. We've just got so much stuff going on. I've got some finalization stuff with work I've got to tighten up. And she is the brains behind this channel. She just tells me what I need to do.
Where to stand, what to say.
Yeah.
He's such a good puppet. No, really. He does contribute too, and ideas. He's not left out.
No. And I mean, this whole channel thing was her brainchild to start with. And I'm just kind of along for the ride. I get to add a little bit here and there.
Sorry if you hear gardeners in the background. The gardeners are now out. So I guess we better wrap things up.
Yeah. All right, guys.
All right.
Bye.
Hi, everyone. What a crazy month it has been. I have no makeup on. I'm in my backyard. I wanted to take you guys on a walk through St. Mary's, but there has been no time lately. The past month has been really hard. We were going to leave June 1st. That was going to be our deadline and our move out time. And it got moved up by 2 months. And I've been rushing around the house trying to get everything in order, trying to get my kids' lives in order with school. And we also had to put down our poor pup about a week ago or so as of this filming. And I realized through all this journey that I don't know if I've been 100% true in my videos. Being a creator can have its challenges sometimes, and I've definitely have had mine through this journey. And I realize I've gotten off track of how I want to represent this channel. Going back just a little bit, growing up in school, I was bullied a lot, and I needed help and extra help in classes in school. I didn't fit in with the other kids. And
with my folks also being divorced, going back and forth between 2 different states. And that had an impact on my life as well. So when I started this channel, it was a way to connect to other people, to let them know that their lives have value, that there are so many wonderful things out there. And I wanted to help people to get out of their houses and to go explore and to live a wonderful life and to live a genuine life and be happy with themselves. And I've kind of lost track of that a little bit. I started to portray myself what I think people would want to see. And I started leaving out things that made me who I am. And a lot of that is my faith. I was afraid of people criticizing me or making fun of me because I believe in Christ. And a lot of that kind of goes back to being bullied as a kid. I remember I had something wrong with my eyes as a child. And I remember that I was going to have surgery, and it terrified me. And I realized I didn't pray. I hadn't prayed yet. And one day I sat down and I prayed at school, and these 2 kids startled me and scared me on purpose because I was praying. So I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want to hide my faith anymore because it's part of who I am. So if it comes out in these videos, I hope that you will like me for me, even if you don't believe. And I'm sorry I'm kind of letting this all out. Being a creator is wonderful. To make these videos, to go exploring. But if I'm not being true to myself, I'm also not being true to you, the people who are joining me along on these journeys. I hope you'll still continue. And I thank you so much for taking the time to listen to me, because we're family here. And I want to build a wonderful community, and I want to help people.
Help? Ooh, that was not cool. It was like, help. We got choppers. Hang on.